What's up, OHS? So the time of year has come to choose our successors.
That it has.
Yes, so we are presenting to you Candidates Speak 2014-2015. We have a brief interview with each of the candidates. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Chloe. And so with these interviews, the candidates had one question to prepare for and one question that was on the spot. And you get to hear their answers.
Alright, so here they are. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Kylie.
And we are Miley.
We're running for co-president.
I'm Taylor Hesse, and I'm running for president.
Hi, my name is Phil Lowry, and I'm running for vice president, y'all.
Hi, I'm Hannah Mitchell, and I'm running for vice president.
Hey, my name is Jacob Wall, and I'm running for vice president.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I am running for director of internal affairs.
Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'm running for director of internal affairs.
My name is Lisa Courtney, and I'm running for the director of external communications.
Hi, my name is Kyle Dorcas, and I'm going for director of external communications.
Hi, I'm Jackson Pye, and I'm running for second vice president.
I'd have more like fundraiser things and like things to like, keep kids interested in school, because like some of them don't really, they don't really like school, but if there's like more activities to keep them entertained, like, not saying you guys did a bad job, you guys did a fantastic job, but like if we had a little bit more activities, like, people could would be more interested.
Well, my strongest points are I like to get work done, and I really like to joke around and get everybody in a happy mood. But my weakest points I probably could go with I like to joke around and get everybody in a jokeful mood instead of try to get a lot of work done. So it kind of works both ways.
I really believe that a successful team would have a strong leader, people who are really passionate and all working towards something that's a similar goal, all trying to get the same purpose out of the team, I guess, and people who are really driven and passionate and want to all work together.
Well, technically we've already taken the first step in reorganizing student council.
We've actually taken the initiative and made it a possibility that co-presidents can be elected at Oromocto High School.
And we feel that student council was so great this year that we don't want to actually make any drastic changes.
Why fix it if it ain't broken?
Well, as you guys know, we've made a lot of progress with student council this year, becoming more involved in everything. But next year I'd like to improve that even more and get everybody more involved in stuff and find out what people want.
So Emily, what core values will help you thrive in a leadership role within the student council?
I value honesty and positivity, and I really want to make all your guys' year next year positive and fun. I want you to be able to come to school and love it. I'm also caring, and I care about all your opinions. I want anybody to come up to me at any time and be able to feel like they can talk to me about anything.
Since I love OHS so much, I would love to become a teacher here. And that way I could come back and just kind of relive the high school experience in an older, more mature version.
Well, first of all, I listen to the points they have to say and try to see it from their point of view. But then, if we're talking about something I'm passionate about, such as carrots, for example, I really try to thrust my opinions on them. For example, I try to get them to try one of these delicious things. They're rich in vitamin A, they taste great, and they're just all around great for you. So my reaction, I would listen to them, and then I would show them my opinion, which in this case is the better one.
Depending on the intensity of these hypothetical arguments, I could either place these two arguing individuals in separate environments where they would not be as likely to argue with each other, or I could hopefully sit them down and help them reason with each other, so that would also eliminate the arguments to come.
Well, I definitely think being on student council gives me a bit of an edge on my opponents, but also being so involved with extracurriculars at school and participating in leadership camps.
This one time on the playground, we were playing manhunt, right? And so there was like, so this was in Ontario, but there was like a basketball court down here, right? Like,
Okay.
let's say that's there. So I was running across it, and there's these people playing Red Rover,
Okay.
and I just got like down, and it really hurt, but it was really funny because I couldn't stop laughing, and I was bleeding at the same time. It was funny. Yeah, that was dark, but yeah, that was my favorite, fondest memory. Yeah.
Well, I think like being smart kind of applies to like you know a lot about something, but being wise you can apply experience to what you know a lot about something. So you have to be smart to be wise, but you're not really wise if you're smart. If you kind of like the rectangle square thing.
Well, I would actually take my boyfriend, not for the typical cheesy reasons, but because he actually knows how to survive in the wilderness, and I know I would definitely need that because I don't know what I'm supposed to eat out there, like how to get the water clean, and he would know how to do all of that, and also it'd just be a really fun time.
What are limits?
The sky is the limit.
And you define your own limits.
Your limits are in your own mind.
Well, when I was in grade 5, I used to be a pretty big math nerd, and so my grade 5 teacher would probably say that kid was pretty good at math. And now, today, the only thing that really different for me is instead of doing, 5 times 5, I'm finding, the radical function of some x squareds and things like that.
Okay.
So I'm just doing challenging and more challenging problems.
I'd probably say cat, just because cats can be friendly and they have lots of like personality to them. Because like cats just like to play and they're exciting, and I guess that's what I'd be.
I think that there's always room for improvement. You can always try to better yourself, whether through education, through your health, through any type of activity that you do. And I think it's important to continue growing.
I would probably be ice cream because I could come in so many flavors, and well, ice cream is probably one of my favorite food, if it counts for food. And I could be so many different types of flavors. I could be chocolate or vanilla, so I'd love to be different all the time. So yeah, I'd be ice cream.
Well, usually the person with the preferred favorite will usually have that status from like a professional way of doing things, and I really stick by that. I respect that, so I think I usually go for the preferred favorite in this case.